Hello everybody and welcome to Ed's Boat, and as you can see, winter is well and truly back. We're actually into March and the snow has come down really heavily. Right, from the last video, thank you very much for your comments. They were brilliant, and your questions. Now I'm going to try and answer all your questions in the near future as best I can. But what you've got to bear in mind with me is three things. Firstly, I've got a terrible memory. Secondly, I've got a terrible memory. And secondly, no, it's gone. Anyway, we'll try and address any questions in another video. But in this one, as promised, I'm going to be making something a little bit different. And let's see how long it is before you figure out exactly what that is. So, how long did it take you to figure out exactly what I was making? Now, be honest, come on. Right, let me quickly show you what I've used. On the bottom, I've used a large piece of aluminium. This is called speed frame. We use it a lot where I work, and you can make tables and shelves and benches and things out of it. It's like a kit form thing. And this is a tiny bit of offcut, and yes, I have had permission to take this from work. I haven't stolen anything. I have cut 2 pieces of aluminium plate, and in between that, I've mounted a thermoelectric generator, and that's where all the magic happens. That's what actually generates the electricity. Where those 2 wires are coming out of that little white square that you saw in the video, that actually generates the electricity. Now, how it works, I have no idea, so don't ask, but I imagine inside there's about 1 million little pixies all pedaling bicycles generating electricity, probably. Anyway, on top of that, I went down my local lawnmower shop, went through their scrap bin and got an old cylinder off a chainsaw and mounted that on. Left the spark plug in, so now it looks like there's a petrol engine turning the fan. It's just for decoration, but what I'm doing is I'm using these fins to lose heat. The thermoelectric generator works by heat differential. The difference between the heat of that and the heat of that. The bigger the gap, the more electricity it generates, so it pays you to keep that as cool as possible. I've mounted a little electric motor on the top, again rated from 1.5 volts to 9 volts. You're never going to generate more than 9 volts. You'd probably be lucky to generate more than 1.5, to be honest, with these small electric generators. But I've just mounted that on with a bracket and a fan. Now, this is a proper stove fan. I bought that as spare parts for stove fans. They're a little bit difficult to get hold of and they're not that cheap. However, you could use any type of fan. You could make a fan yourself, whatever. It's only to sort of waft the air round the boat. But all-in cost, well, the cheaper end of the market for stove fans, I probably came in only a couple of pounds less than that, but the higher end of the market, yeah, about half the price. But that's not the idea. The idea was just to have fun. So there you are, my little custom-made thermoelectric generator stove fan, and I'm going to try and tune it a bit, and we'll make it play around with the cosmetics on it and stuff like that. Right, that's about it for this episode. In the next episode, well, I'm going to be looking at things from a slightly different angle, and I hope the weather warms up a bit. It's been very, very cold. That's why I haven't had a shave, by the way. Sorry for looking so scruffy, but the wind chill has been -20 at the moment or something like that. And I've picked up a bit of a cold virus on my chest as well, so I'm just trying to keep the weather away from me as much as possible. But I'll smarten up for the next video. How about that? Right, I think that's about it for this one. In the meantime, take care, and I'll see you soon.